If your skin isn't crawling when you share yourself with the world, when you put out the things that you love and yourself, maybe there's not enough you-ness of you that you're showing. Maybe you just have to be willing to be seen, not just hide away. I found a letter that I'd written maybe almost 2 years ago now, and I was just reading it, and honestly, I was taken aback by how lowly I thought of myself. Not lowly, but how I wasn't able to share who I was with this beautiful world because I just didn't think that people would like me as I am. And that really hindered my growth. I've come to the realization that you can only grow so much in silence. I think of growing as like this. You know, in grade 4, when you made those little terrariums and you planted seeds in them, hoping that you would create a self-sustaining ecosystem, and you watched it grow. Sometimes it would even flourish in the little tiny jars that you created, and they would grow. But then you'd walk outside into some beautiful forest, or even to some random little patch of green, and you'd see the most beautiful tree ever with strong roots and big branches. And the difference is, a little tree can only grow in that confined space for so long. It can only grow so big because it's hiding away. It doesn't have enough resources to grow, to flourish. But out in the open, where everyone can see it, that same seed could flourish, could grow, can have big roots, We are built like trees. We're built to be seen. We're built to grow. We're built to be perceived. And you might not always like the way that you're perceived, but at least if you're perceived as you. Not everyone is gonna like you. Not everyone has to like you. And that's the beauty of it, that when you're truly you, bugs! That when you're truly you, and when you truly love yourself, the right people are gonna find you. The right people are going to come into your life and they're going to stay there because they want to be with the real you. They don't want to be with this persona that you've curated. Because, a lot of people, and myself included, I created this imaginary persona and I curated it to please people because that's what I thought that they wanted. Because I thought that if I could just make everyone happy, make everyone like me, that was the best way to live. Then I would never actually get hurt because no one was judging the real me. They were judging this persona that I'd curated just for them to like. But see, the thing is that when you're the real you, when you really love yourself and you put yourself out there and you give yourself the opportunity and the space to grow, that's when you realize that it doesn't matter if people like you, because negative comments, negative things only really impact you if you believe that they're partially true. So when you love yourself so wholly and so deeply and so truly, it's really quite hard for negative comments to get through to you because you know that you love yourself more than anything else, that you love this world, that you love the people in it. That's how I feel about myself. That's how I feel about this gorgeous, beautiful world, that every soul is radiant, that I am a radiant soul. And I don't believe a lot of the negative things. It's like someone looking at me and saying, your hair is blue. And I just look at my hair and I'd be like, no, my hair is blonde. Or at least I hope it is. But I can say that it's not blue because I know it's not blue. It's the same thing if someone were to say, you're a bad person. I look at myself, no, I'm not. My hair is not blue. I'm not a bad person. I love myself. It's like someone saying, oh, you're weak. I look at the bar, I'm like, I don't think so. What I want to say is that when you're not afraid of being seen, when you're not afraid of putting yourself out there, being your true, authentic self, everything comes to you. Everything flows to you. All the goodness and the beauty in this life flow to you because these dreams and desires are meant for you. But you can only receive them as you. You cannot receive them as an imaginary persona you create. So when you are you and when you are your authentic self, when we are our authentic selves, We embrace and bask in the glory and the goodness and the beauty of this life. And that is the most incredible thing. That you can only receive your blessings and your greatest desires as you, because they are meant for you. The authentic, the real, the beautiful you. That is the best thing ever. You need to be a tree. You gotta make your roots. You gotta have space to grow. You can't just hide away in a little terrarium, because you're only gonna grow so much. Let yourself out. Let the world see you, because who cares if they judge you? They're not right. They're not right, because you're amazing. We're incredible. I love you. How on earth can you fill your cup if the cup's not even there? You know, if your persona is fake, how on earth can you fill it with light? Can you fill it with love if there's nothing of substance to fill? You know, if you've created this one-dimensional version of yourself, how on earth are you supposed to fill it? How on earth are you supposed to grow as someone that's not you? If you're curating the person you want to show up as in this world, how on earth are you supposed to grow as that person when that person is not actually you? When you are oh so much greater, oh so much better, oh so much more incredible. You are everything. We are everything. And you deserve to know that. You know, don't be afraid to be you, because that's the greatest thing you can be. It's so easy to forget how much we've grown, how far we've come. And if you feel like today is a day where you don't really love yourself, or where you just are too scared to be your authentic self, know that that is the greatest blessing you can give this world. Being you is the greatest blessing you can give this world. Ugh, my foot is numb. So, if you take away nothing else from this video, just know that if today is a day where you're afraid to be you, being you is the greatest blessing you can give this world. Being you and showing up as yourself, putting yourself out there in this world, making your skin crawl because you're so full of you-ness and greatness and amazingness, is the only way you can continue to grow. Let yourself be perceived, let yourself be seen, regardless of what others say. They are not right about you. You are amazing, you are great, and you are full of love and light and joy. So are we all. So is this world. And you deserve to feel that. You deserve to feel the love for yourself. You deserve all the goodness. So anyways, I love y'all, and oodles of kisses. Mwah!